Gauteng
Loud and
present.
clear. Welcome to the Zoom, and welcome to Zoom as a whole. It's a great step. You're moving forward with technology, with ways of communication, which is a great thing. Who else do we have? Which areas do we have on the call?
Well, good evening. My name is James. I'm from Kenya. I'm set. I'm ready to laugh. Just waiting for you guys to settle down and get down to serious business.
Good
Can anyone
evening.
hear me?
You were cutting a bit. I did not hear where you are from.
I'm from Kenya. I'm Charles
Kenya.
Mwangi from
We've
Kenya.
got Kenya in the house. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Waiting.
Thank you. Who else is
You're
in the
welcome.
house? Represent your area.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Annie from Poloko, Annie in Limpopo.
Oh, yes, we've got Limpopo in the house. Someone was asking me if there's anyone else. Do I know the numbers in Limpopo? I'm not sure if it was you.
It was another friend.
Okay.
We get connected and then we will meet.
That's a great thing because teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, ma'am.
And Limpopo is always on fire. You know, I'm watching the space. I know we are gonna be in flames on that side.
All right.
I saw someone manage. They put their hand up. You can speak. Yes, guys, we can just connect with each other so that we can find out who is from where, and build teams, because that's what we are about. Community is about teamwork, it's about community, it's about family, it's about holding each other's hand, it's about supporting each other.
Hello, my name is Gift.
Hi.
I'm from Potchefstroom.
Hi, Gift. We've got Potchefstroom in the house. We've got the south of KZN.
Thank you.
Someone is
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Cuckoo
Hi.
from Bay.
You from Richards Bay?
Yes.
We've been getting a lot of members from Bay. I think we should try and do a live presentation that side. I've been seeing a lot of the Zooms. The numbers from Bay, they are rising. Welcome.
Let's do that. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi guys, I'm Duduzo. I'm in Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch.
Yes.
For those that don't know, Stellenbosch, is it closer to Pretoria?
No, Stellenbosch is in Western Cape, closer to Cape Town.
Western Cape. Okay. Wow. We've got the Western Cape in the house.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening.
Hello.
From Eshowe.
Eshowe. Yes, representing. Bonnie, hi. Bonnie has her hand up.
Hello.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
Where are you connecting from?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm great.
From Mkomazi.
Umkomaz.
I'm from
Oh, yes.
Mkomazi.
KZN.
Yeah, it's Kaiser and
Bonnie speaking.
Good evening, guys.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
How are
Queen here
you?
from Scotty. I'm okay. Queen from
You're from
Pietermaritzburg.
PNB.
yes,
Yeah, we
yes.
should be having another presentation in PNB. The numbers in PNB are also rising. We are about to start. I'm gonna
Good-
take maybe one or two more greetings. Then we
Good
begin.
evening.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. You speaking to Bathelile Marumo from Gauteng.
Hi, Bashelile. Actually, Gauteng, we are going to be having trainings every Saturday. Remind me to share the venue. Once you are signed up, you guys are lucky. You've got an office, you've got trainings, weekly trainings. So we should be seeing Gauteng growing faster than any other area.
Is it?
And welcome. Yes, and so Soweto did
Hello.
so well. They had a presentation last week. It went very well.
Oh, that's
Hello.
Hi. It's Kimmy
Hi.
from Gauteng Centurion.
Centurion. Gauteng is leading today, tonight. Tonight is Gauteng. Tonight is a Gauteng house. Welcome.
Hi.
I think I'm gonna move from Durban to Gauteng now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Nancy Ngolosi in Port Shepstone. I'm greeting you all.
Welcome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it was great to know each other and the areas that are here representing tonight. Let me stop being Zege and open my camera. I am Finance Queen. I am from Durban. I am a proud MMM participant. I am also a guider. I also participated in the old MMM, which was great. That's why I'm so happy that MMM is back and it's so exciting. So many people are so thrilled that MMM is back. And they are thrilled because MMM comes with financial freedom. If you are joining us for the first time, this presentation is a training. It's not a presentation of MMM. Every Wednesday, Nick gives us a presentation, a formal presentation where MMM is explained, Mmmkrypto. It's Mmmkrypto with a K. The main website is mmmkrypto.com. Beware of fake MMMs. This MMM is distinct because of its website, number one, and also that it uses crypto and not fiat. So if you come across anyone who says MMM is using rands, MMM is using yen, MMM is using any other fiat currency, it is not true. So official welcome to everyone. Without wasting time, I am just going to share my screen and I am going to start off with the registration process. So how do you register with MMM? You must have heard it from somebody. You cannot just go to the main website and think you can register. So you have to go to the person that either invited you or told you about Triple M, or whoever you heard about Triple M from, even if it's on radio, if it was live on WhatsApp, it does not matter. So that is the person who is supposed to give you a link. MMM is back. It's 3 months old. Let me mute. MMM is 3 months old and it's going strong. The system is running ever so smooth. So I went on TikTok recently, exactly 2 days ago, and the response is so overwhelming. Why? Because everybody still loves MMM. So basically, this is my link. I'm just going to follow it as if I am doing registration. So you will get your sponsors link, which will automatically have the referral ID already in place. So this you cannot manipulate. When you follow the link, it's going to land you on this landing page where you will put your nickname. Please, we do not need to know your full names. We do not need to know your official names. We don't even need your surname. So you just put your nickname. Why? Because MMM is anonymous. Anonymity is about decentralization, having true power over your funds, because with the financial markets, you have to register, you have to qualify, you have to have points. Everybody needs to know your business. You know, you keep your pay slip as a secret, but when it comes to the financial systems, nothing is a secret. So basically, that's the pleasure that crypto is bringing us, to have full financial freedom, to have full control of your finances without a third party, without anyone controlling, without a central system. So you put your nickname, and next you need to have an email. Not just any email. Some people have go to offices and they have emails opened on their behalf and they don't even have passwords, which is very dangerous. An email in the digital world is something very critical. It actually keeps all your documents, right? So basically, you need to have an email that you have access to. I suggest that you open specifically an email for the purpose of registration. An email that doesn't have that hasn't been used in other things that might open your finances into the hands of the wrong people. So that you don't want to do. This email, you should have a password that you know, that you can have access to, right? Next, you need to write your password. If you want to see the password, you can just press the I, and whatever you type, you will be able to view. I suggest that you always press the I. Why? Because sometimes you might type something and all to find that you have mistyped, right? Now, the credentials of the password, it has to have a special character, whether it's hash, at, star, etc. It has to have at least one capital letter. It has to have at least one number. It has to have at least other capital letters. You can mix. It's alphanumeric. So how would you do that? Maybe I would say finance queen at 123. So that would give me more than 8 characters, and that password will be acceptable, right? So some people get confused because they see email above and then they see password, and then they think that you are supposed to put your email your password for your email, which is not the case. Whenever these are the credentials you are going to use to log into your MMM back office, where you will put your email, and the password that you created specifically for your back office. However, some people use one password for everything that they do in order for them not to forget. You are most welcome to do that. You can leave it as from a friend. Most of us have heard about M from a friend. And then the image code is always the 6 digits in the rectangular red box. You type them out as they are. If you make an error, these words will regenerate themselves. So always make sure once you've fixed your error that you come back and check if the numbers are still the same. They wouldn't be the same, so you need to change them as well. If you make a mistake with the image code, there's always the refresh button. When you press the refresh button, it automatically will regenerate a new image code. Once you've done that, you will tick that you've read terms and conditions, and then you will click register. After clicking register, you will receive a verification email in your email. So you go to your inbox, you can check your spam, you can check your received mails. You click on the link, then only will you have access to log in. Until you have clicked your verification link, you cannot log in. What is the verification link? It's a way or a measure that has been put in place because sometimes when you are doing registration, you might mistype your email. So this is just to make sure that you are actually accessing the emails, that you actually typed the correct email when you were doing your registration. Next, when you go to the main website, you will click menu, then you will click log into MMM. So let's do that. You put your email, you put your password, and then you will type in the 6-digit numbers. Those who did MMM before will notice that everything so far is identical. Okay, so let's just give it allowance to load. Right, so this is going to be your landing page. And you will be greeted with a news message. Right now, the news that is up is that MMM is giving us a bonanza, which is sort of like a competition where if you are building, you can win cash prizes or gadgets. So if for the month of February up until the 3rd of March, if you personally invest the $300 to $3,000 and you have your downline, direct downlines, it can be one downline or it can be your downlines combined, but they have to be directly under you. They place the numbers that are required for each item. So for instance, if you invest $300 and your direct invest $3,000, you will get an Android that is equivalent to $300, or you will get $300 if you choose cash. So it's either the money or the box. Those that have always wanted to own iPhones, we've got on the third one, if you personally PH $1,000 and your team $10,000, you will get an iPhone 14 Pro or equivalent, which is $1,000. That is 20,000 rand, guys. So once you've read the message, you can close the message. Never just close the message. Why? Because you might miss important information. So once you are logged in, the very first place you will go is account. Why? Because your back office cannot be active up until you've added your account. Before, we used to add our bank account numbers. Now we are adding crypto USDT. That is the crypto that we are using. And the network for this USDT is called BNB Smart Chain. So it can't just be any USDT. It has to be BNB Smart Chain. Abbreviation for BNB Smart Chain is BEP20, which is BEP20. So that's one and the same thing. And USDT is an acronym, or it's in short for Tether. Tether is a cryptocurrency. It's a dollar equivalent cryptocurrency. It's a stable coin. What is a stable coin? It's a cryptocurrency that does not fluctuate drastically like you would have your Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies that we now have. We've got over 20,000 cryptocurrencies that are existing to date. So some of them fluctuate. So you can wake up today, a coin is high in value. Tomorrow, it's worth almost nothing. That's why MMM chose to use a stable coin. So you won't find yourself earning 30% of nothing, of near nothing, because the coin crashed. That is why USDT was chosen. Then the other reason why BEP20 network in particular was chosen is for us to have cheap transaction fees, right? So there's very minimal charges. It's almost like a cent to do a transaction. So where do you get the address that you will add under account? So I have already added mine, and my status is now verified, because until you've added this address, there's 2 steps when you are registering that you need to do. First, you need to verify your email. Next, you need to add your address here. Until you've done those 2 things, you will not be a verified member. You will just be a member. Right. So I am now going to go to Trust Wallet. This is Trust Wallet. It has a blue shield. You download it from any app store that you use. Right. Let me just do something on this account because I just use it for training purposes. Right. So once you have downloaded Trust Wallet, you will land on a page like this one. It will say connect wallet. First, you need to connect your wallet. It's going to ask you if this is a new wallet or an existing wallet. I am going to leave the part about existing wallets for the end because there are people who are going to be asking questions concerning wallets. But for this exercise, we are just going to assume we are speaking to people who are new, who are downloading Trust Wallet for the very first time. So what you will do is you will click on create new wallet because you are creating your wallet for the very first time. This page is the most important page of your life. I see at the top there is skip. Do not ever, ever, ever skip this page. I don't care how tired you are, what emergency you have. This is a very crucial step. You need to back up your secret phrase. What is a secret phrase? Now, with this wallet, nowhere do they need your credentials. Nowhere do they need your name, your surname, your ID, your address, your ID number, where you stay, etc. You just download it and it is yours. It's a non-custodial wallet or a decentralized wallet. These terms you'll get familiar with as time goes by. I'm just sharing them so that you understand. This is why you can't use Luno, Alcon Trader, Binance, or anything like that, because those are custodial wallets. Those are centralized wallets. Someone has custody of your funds. It's like your bank. Someone owns the bank, so you are giving all your power to whoever owns the bank, and you are trusting them to handle your funds. Now, with Trust Wallet, it is purely the blockchain that is at work. It is the one that is validating transactions. There is no bank teller. There is no one who is hired, that you can ask for your passwords, etc. So this is like a key to your safe. This is how you log into your Trust Wallet. So there are two ways to back up. You can back up using Google Drive, or you can back up manually. I strongly suggest you back up manually. Why? Because sometimes Google Drive doesn't do what you send it to do. You will notice if you've ever lost a phone and you've backed up numbers in Google, sometimes when you enter your Google again, some numbers tend not to come back. So that's why I do not recommend that you back up using Google Drive. Back up using manual backup, so that you will ensure that your phrase is actually backed up. Now, what is a secret phrase? It's just a bunch of 12 words that are unique to you. You will get them once you download. Only you will have access to these words, and you need to hold on to these words for dear life. You can even write them in your will, because this is the only way you will ever access your wallet, is if you have a combination. The same way in a safe, if you have a combination, you cannot open the safe unless you have the combination. So you will press backup manually. You will click all 3 terms and conditions. Then you will click continue. As soon as you click continue, you will see these 12 words. They are a secret. So let me press continue so that you can see this. You are seeing a blank page. I am seeing the 12 words. Why are you seeing a blank page? Because this is high security. A third party cannot view. So Zoom is the third party platform that is allowing us access to other apps, but you cannot see any important parts. The same way as some banks, with some bank apps, you can't see anything if someone is opening their passwords, and you can't screenshot. So that's a security measure. Now, these 12 words, do not ever write them down or attempt to type them out. You use the copy to clipboard button. There's a button where you can copy. You just press copy. So I have pressed copy. Then the next step that I suggest in backing this up is that you go to your email. You go to your email and you send this email from yourself to yourself. Let me choose a random email. Let me choose this email. Okay, so you will compose. You'll press compose. Don't worry if this seems daunting to you. You'll get the hang of it. And you will retype your address. So where it says from, it's obviously your email. And then where it says to, you are still sending it to yourself. So basically what we are doing, we are creating a paper trail so that we can always go back. Then you will write a heading, Trust Wallet, secret or recovery phrase. Then you will paste the 12 words as they are. So should you lose your phone or should something happen to your phone, because we know technology, you can get a bug and everything can be wiped out, your screen can crack and the ink can go all over the show. So you might need to replace your device. How will you replace your device? You will simply download the Trust Wallet, and where you saw the options to connect a new wallet or existing wallet, you will just go to existing wallet and you will come to your email, search, and this pop-up will come either on your sent or your received. Then you will go in the email and just copy those 12 words and go and replace them. But until you've done this step, do not. It's so heartbreaking. I've experienced so many people losing so much money. They bought cryptos. They said they backed up, but they did not back up. And now they are crying, please help me. There is nothing anyone on the face of the earth can do to access a wallet once this is done. I spend a lot of time talking about this because it is actually the most important part of your Trust Wallet, right? Having said that, once you've backed up, you will go back. Trust Wallet will ask you if you've backed up. You see, this is how important it is. Even Trust Wallet will ask you, have you backed up? And then you will say yes, you will continue. Then they will make sure that you actually did back up. They will ask you the order of the words that you actually backed up. They will either give you a short quiz, like 4 multiple choices. They will ask you what word was number 1. If number 1 was cat and there's 3 random words, you will click the relevant one, which is cat, etc. Then once you've done that, this is going to be your landing page. This is your home page. It's usually written, or actually it's always written, main wallet 1. Your balance will be 0 because you haven't funded it. This is the same as opening a bank account. When you open your bank accounts, they tell you to deposit just to activate. But when you get your bank account, it's always on 0. Same here. Now, I told you that there are over 20,000 different types of cryptocurrencies that are existing, which is the case here on Trust Wallet. They are just turned off. When you get to the landing page, a few of the cryptos will be turned on. Now, we are looking for 2 cryptocurrencies that we are going to be using. It's USDT, BNB Smart Chain, and it's also BNB. BNB is for our gas fees, right? So what you do at the bottom of the cryptocurrencies that you see there, you can see there is manage crypto. That's where you press. Sometimes if your wallet has opened many coins going down, you won't be able to see the manage button. So you can also go up where it says home at the top, and on the right hand side there are 2 circles looking like a bolt. You just press on them. It also serves as a management button, right? So you are going to go to the search button and you're going to search for Tether, which is USDT. And as you see, I typed Tether and I can see a whole lot of USDTs. Now, the first USDT that we see there is USDT Ethereum. So this USDT is only sent on the Ethereum network. Now, I need you to listen very carefully. You are not able to send USDT from a different network to a different network. So it's always the same network. It works the same as cell phones. When you want to make a call, you need to have airtime. So you need a service provider to provide for you the airtime. So the same thing with you with cryptos. Cryptos are sent using networks, right? So the network that we are looking for is BNB Smart Chain. So yes, it's USDT, but it has to have BNB Smart Chain. Someone asked me, why can't I just search for USDT? Yes, you can search for USDT, but there are so many things with the letters USDT. So it might be difficult to actually find what you are looking for if you type USDT. It's always easier to type the full word Tether, because it's just going to isolate everything else and only give you USDT. Now you need to look for BNB Smart Chain and turn that on. So you need to turn on the button, right? Now, for example, with your cell phone, if you had SMS bundles from MTN, and you wanted to send a message to someone who is using Cell C, you won't be able to use those SMS bundles because they are for MTN to MTN. So I need you to understand that you cannot send USDT BNB Smart Chain to USDT Ethereum or USDT Tron. So that is you have to be very careful of the actual network. Right, once you've turned on the correct one, you will need now BNB. Now, there's also more than one BNB. We are looking for, out of these two, we are looking for the second one that is written BNB Smart Chain. That's the one that we are looking for. Do not choose the one that says BNB Beacon Chain, which has a yellow and white emblem. So for the purpose of not getting confused, I am going to turn that off. Right. So now if you go back to your home page, you will see that you now have the USDT and the BNB. And the USDT is BNB Smart Chain. And you'll also see the emblem of the Tether. It does have the BNB emblem next to it as well. Right. So what I also suggest is that you go to your management button and you switch off any other crypto that you are not using so that you never ever get confused and send the wrong crypto to the wrong network. Because in crypto, there are no reversals. You need to be very sober-minded because you cannot make mistakes. Right. Once you have your USDT, you are going to press on USDT and you are going to press receive. This is where you will get your USDT BEP20 wallet or USDT BNB Smart Chain wallet. You are going to press copy. Remember, I said never ever attempt to type, because you type one error, your funds will be lost forever. There are no reversals in cryptocurrencies. So please do not rush when you are working with cryptocurrencies, and always make sure that you check and double check if you have to. Once you've pressed the copy button, you will go back to your back office under account. You will press the add button and you will paste that address where it's required. Now, I won't be able to demonstrate that because my account already has one. Then you will press save and immediately your status will change to verified. Right, now I'm just going to press dashboard. Dashboard will take you back to the home page no matter where you were. So once you've added your address, your wallet is now ready. Your back office is now ready to operate. You can now provide help, and later on you can get help. Another feature that will be activated as soon as you add your wallet is your referral link. Never attempt to share your referral link until you've added your address. And also, do not share your link until you have an active PH. Why? Because you will not earn any referral commissions unless you are an active member. So always make sure that you have at least paid 10% of your PH before you start sharing your link. How do you share your link? You just click on show my link and it will show. Then you just copy and send. Right. So we are gonna go and start off ticking off the icons at the top, starting with the log out button. If you are wishing to log out, especially if you are logged into a public device, maybe you are at an internet cafe, which I do not recommend. Do not ever open anything that is concerning your wallet in a public space. They are hackers. You do not want to find your wallet exposed. So, but it's always wise to press log out. If you stay logged in for a long time without making use of the site, it will automatically log itself out. But however, there is a log out button. Next to the logout button is the news. If you want to read the news again, where you had the same news that was opening when you logged in, if you didn't get the time to actually read, you can reread. Next, you've got support. This is for when you have any issue, you just generate a ticket and you write your issue. Support generally answers very quickly, but you can also get your sponsor to assist you. Excuse me, to escalate any issue that you might have. You are also able to change language, which I won't be changing because I prefer mine in English. Then we've got the task bar. This is not compulsory, but it is extra cash anyway that you can make for yourself. You can do any of these tasks and you can earn extra money if they are accepted. Now, what do these tasks entail? Very simple. You can follow the Mmmkrypto TikTok account and will earn. You will follow YouTube. You put your handle and you will earn. You can post any of your PH. Basically, you will read what each task requires, and once you've honored what is required, and it's accepted, if you go to your Mavros, you will see that you have earned, and these dollars you can withdraw immediately, right? Provided they are in intervals of $10 and above. So next, I'm going to skip accounts because we've covered that. Next, we are going to go to Mavro. If you click on the smaller Mavro below, it is going to give you an overview of your cryptos. It's also going to tell you about your current PH. I'm earning exactly in 7 days. Next week, I'm not your friend. And then if you go to my assets, that's going to give you an overview of all your bonuses. The first column describes the bonus. The second column describes the USDTs that are frozen. And the third column describes USDT that you can readily withdraw. So right now, I've just done a withdrawal recently. So I've got $2.50, which I wouldn't be able to withdraw because it's less than $10. So we are gonna now go to my page. My page has two options. There's my page and testimonial video. I'm going to start off with my page. On my page is where you will see your basic information, your status, are you a participant, a guider, who referred you. You are also able to change your nickname. Maybe I want to call myself Finance. I can just edit. And then if I go to the very bottom, there's save and cancel. So you would press save for any changes to be saved, or you will press cancel. But I'm going to press cancel because I'm aborting that. I don't want to change my name. I'm okay as Finance Queen. Right. You can also change time zones, and you also have an option to change your password and also to activate Google Authenticator. As you get familiarized with cryptocurrencies, you need to start learning about such things as Google Authenticator, which is an extra security that you can add on your back office. You are going to need this soon, because when millionaires are made, your wallets can be compromised. So it is best that you add a Google Authenticator. Moving on to my page, testimonial videos. We haven't touched on providing help. I'm just talking about the icons at the top and extra incomes that you can make besides your 30%. I'm still going to go into the crux of the matter. So whenever you GH, you need to write a letter of happiness, and that is compulsory for everyone. And you can also submit a video of yourself speaking about your PH. You just mention who you are, where you're from. Never your real name, it's always your nickname. You'll say, I'm Finance Queen, I am from South Africa, I am an guider. And you will state what PH, how much you made. I made $1,000 PH on the 15th of January. And I GH'd X amount on this date. I'm happy for just praise and that's it. Once you've done all that, your letter will be accepted or your video will be accepted. You will earn. So this is just another way that you can earn. And also we've got under participants, you are able to see your entire team and your downliners from yourself going down. is only 3 months old, but we've got a lot of registrations, right? I became a guider in January, just a month and a half after Triple M opened. To be a guider, basically, you need to have 10 active members. By active, it's 10 members that have paid fully their PHs of $50 and above. And that is the only requirement so far. This might change in the near future. If you remember the old Triple M, the PA, to be a guider, you needed to have 20 active members and you needed to go to guider school. So that might be introduced in the future. I don't know. So if you want to be a guider, now is the best time to become a guider. What are the benefits of becoming a guider? Guys, you are putting yourself in position to earn 50 levels deep almost every day. Literally any activity that happens in your team, you've got a share of that. That is where millionaires are made if you become a guider. So I encourage you to become a guider by helping at least 10 people to know about Triple M and to participate, right? So now you see my page, it seems like I'm only GHing. That is because I am a guider. So guys, I do encourage you. If you can see on this on the 5th, I made a withdrawal. On the 1st, I made a withdrawal. On the 31st, I made a withdrawal. On the 28th, I made a withdrawal. This is January. January was very exciting for me. Withdrawal on the 31st, withdrawal on the 28th, on the 26th, on the 21st, on the 17th. You see. So basically, MMM is here to free us, guys. Right. So now we are going to speak about our 30%, because some will say, I don't want to recruit, I don't want to speak to anyone, I just want to provide help and receive my 30% or receive my 36%. So what do? You just simply press provide help. You click that you've read terms and conditions. You click next. You type how much you want to PH, and the minimum is $50. So from $50 to $4,999, you will earn 1% daily. From $5,000 to $10,000, you will earn 1.2%. And $10,000 is the maximum that you can PH, right? And then you will click next. And then it will ask for the common code, image code. You will type the image code, and then you will confirm request. Okay, I can't request because I have an active PH. Now, you can only have one PH per month per account. You can't have multiple PHs, only one PH per month. Right. And the same goes for GH. When your order is mature after 30 days, you will then be able to GH, you click next, and then it will give you an option to withdraw whatever you are eligible to withdraw. You can click all, you can choose all of it, you can choose partial, and then you submit. When you press the submit button, it's going to trigger a one-time PIN into your email this time. This is to help anyone who has access to your back office not to take advantage of your funds. So only a person that has access to your email. This is why I was saying your email is extremely important, that you know your passwords to your email, right? Basically, it's like your email is like having a PIN code, your bank PIN. Okay, so when you provide help happens in 3 stages. You will pay 10% of your order immediately. Now, why I like this immediate payment is because it is there to chase away hits and runs. In the past M, there were people who were trying to destroy MMM. They would create fake PHs, not intending to pay those PHs. Then when they are allocated, they do not honor those PHs just to delay the members in the system and to frustrate them. So now that there's this 10%, it immediately chases away people who are here to play. Secondly, you, as much as you PH 100% of your order, only 10% is required immediately, and your Marvels will be growing from day one, while 90% is still in your pockets, because your wallet is your pocket, right? There is no money that goes to MMM. MMM is just a system that connects the members that are participating, members that will help, and members that will receive help, which is philanthropy. As Zig Ziglar says, if you help enough people get what they want, you will also get what you want. And you always tend to get more than what you put in. And that's the notion, or that's what was Mavroyd's agenda, basically. Okay, so there are 3 stages. It's 10% immediately. After about a week, 5 to 8 days, between 5 to 8 days, they will require 20% of your order to be paid. And after week 2, they will require 70%. So in total, it takes 2 weeks for you to pay your order. Just make sure that you have funds in your trust wallet before you press the PH button. Why? Because you will be required to pay 10%, and you are given 48 hours to make your payments to honor your pledge. If you do not honor your pledge, you will be blocked. And that's why you should go into your back office often and check your orders weekly. Make sure a week does not go by without you checking your back office. Otherwise, you will find yourself blocked, right? So there are 2 things that I've mentioned that we are now using, which are different from the first MMM. The first is that we are now using crypto, which is great because it is moving us away from central banks, because that was a conflict of interest in the first triple M. MMM is decentralized, but it was relying on centralized systems to make payments. That is where the first downfall came from, when the banks were losing clients, so they had to crash triple M in order for them to carry on surviving. Now that we've got cryptocurrency, and the cryptocurrency is decentralized, no one can touch our accounts. And secondly, the 10% is chasing away fly by nights, and it's also ensuring recommitment, because recommitment means continuation. What is recommitment? Recommitment is what has been added to sustain the system again, because all these changes that have been implemented are for the betterment of the system, so that the system becomes unshakable and is better than it has ever been before. So what is recommitment? Recommitment simply means that after 30 days, when your capital has matured and you have now your full 30% or 36%, you now want to withdraw. Yes, your funds will be there, but they will still be frozen up until UPH for the following month. Now, this is where a lot of people get confused. They think that, oh, I need to pay money again. Where am I going to get another 1,000? If I PH'd 1,000 last month, where am I going to get another 1,000? No, you are not required another 1,000, but however, you are required to indicate that you are providing help again for the following month of 1,000 or above. So what will happen is, whenever you PH, remember that 10% is required immediately. So you will need to pay forward for your next order 10%. So let's say I had provided help of 1,000 rand beginning of January. It is now the end of January. I am going to have to provide help for February of 1,000 or above. Let's say I decide to go for 1,000 again. I come to my back office, I press provide help for February, and it's gonna ask for 10%, which is 100 rand. So I need to pay that 100 rand before I can access my 1.3. So immediately when I pay my 10% recommitment, it is going to unlock my my profits. So I will be able to withdraw my profits. The following week, I am going to be required to make payment of my 20%. Immediately when I pay my 20%, it is going to unlock my capital. So that is ensuring consistent continuation, and which is a good thing. And the last thing that has been added, which is different from the previous MMM, is the capping. The capping, which is going to ensure that all participants actively replenish the system so that everyone who is a member of MMM will benefit from MMM. Remember, MMM is a mutual fund. We are circulating money amongst each other. There's no one person or one account, one central account where we are all sending monies to with the hopes that they will grow somewhere. It's not an investment. It's not a bank. It's not a business. It is an online stokvel. So in the old MMM, there was a loophole, and this loophole, some members saw it, they took advantage of it. I don't blame them. I probably, if I noticed, I would have done the same. But basically, they were able to PH once off and never PH again. But if they are a strong recruiter, they would be able to withdraw funds from the system that they've made as commissions. Now, the capping says no one is able to withdraw out of the system more than what 3 times more than what they put in. So you are only able to make only 300% in this system of what you also put in, which is going to encourage. Let's say I make 900,000 in commissions. It's going to force for me to pledge at least 300,000 if I want to access 900,000, which is going to help the system to be healthy. Otherwise, let's say I only invested 1,000 Rand, then I make 900,000 in commissions. I am pulling out 900,000 from the system, and it is hurting the system. So these are the things that hurt the system that have been that they've made sure to cover. So now there's just one more tool that we have that you can use in your back office, and it's the one that is under provide help, where it says participants. You can see an email. When you press the drop down, you can see emails of anyone in the system, right? So you can press show accomplished orders. When you press show accomplished orders, it will show you all the orders that are accomplished and also orders that are active. So basically, especially for builders, you should open this and then go to the emails, and let me take any one random email. So let's say this is one of my downlines. I am able to see my downlines if they've paid their orders or if they have pending orders. Let's say my downline has a few hours left to pay their order. This is there for me to help them so that I can remind them that, yes, you need to pay your order. So basically, you can interchange and look at anyone's account. I can see that this one has no order. So yeah, that is it, where it comes to technical training for Trust Wallet and the MMM. So these are the 2 steps that you need to do. Now, when it comes to funding your Trust Wallet, it will differ from person to person because we've got different banks. Some people already have cryptos, so for them it's just a matter of sending the cryptos from whatever wallets that they are sitting at then they send it to Trust Wallet. For some, they are converting their rands from their bank accounts to crypto. So this is where your usual exchanges will come into play. What is an exchange? An exchange is a platform where you can change your crypto to fiat and your fiat to crypto. What is fiat? Fiat is the normal money that we know, your rands, your dollars, your yens, your nairas, etc. So different people have different preferred wallets to exchange. It does not matter which wallet you use to exchange. Sometimes it's dependent on the bank that you are using, because not all banks accept particular exchanges. Sometimes it's also about just personal preference, and sometimes it's also about coins. Why? Because some wallets have fewer coins than others. For instance, Luno has one of the least number of coins. So another person might prefer Alcon Trader. Luno and Alcon Trader are both local. They are both local exchanges here in South Africa, right? In other countries, they also have their preferred exchanges. The one that I would recommend, it's not the only one that you can use, is Binance. Binance is the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. It's the biggest centralized cryptocurrency in the world, and it's also an exchange. So you are able to trade there as well. But I don't want to bombard you with that much information. Your sponsor or your guider will assist you to actually fund your account. And you also have the option of peer-to-peer. As you can see, in 7 days, I'm going to have lots of dollars. I might, instead of exchanging them and incurring charges, I might be able to do a peer-to-peer transaction. A peer-to-peer transaction is a transaction that you can do with someone that you trust. If you are looking for dollars and they are looking for fiat, they give you dollars, you give them fiat, and vice versa. So from members, we can also do that. You can also use third parties. There are parties that offer services of exchanging crypto on your behalf, where you just send your rands as they are, and then they will fund the wallet that you want funded with USDT. So those are different options that you will have. However, if this is sounding daunting to you, you'll get the hang of it. We are going to get used to the crypto. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. It's just that there's that extra step of moving funds from rands to crypto. And once you've made funds, you just simply move them back into your bank account as rands. And that's it. So now I am going to open the floor for questions. You can unmute yourself if you have a question. Any questions, any suggestions, any recommendations?
Yes, my sister, I have a question.
Yes, Kuluma Poloba.
Hello.
Yes, Poloba.
Umbuzo wami uthi lana sisami. Before I was still in high school when there was Triple M, so I'm very excited with how now I'm working with Triple M. All right. My question is, if you don't introduce anyone, do you still get money?
Okay. Yes, you still get your 30%. Your 30% has nothing to do with recruiting. If you do recruit, however, you earn extra. You earn an extra 10% or for your direct referrals. And once you are a guider, it depends which level of guider you are. You earn up to 50 levels deep on all activities that happen in your structure, not just your direct, etc. But no, your 30 or your 36% is not reliant on recruiting.
All right.
Recruiting, videos, and tasks. Those three are just your extra incomes.
All right. Ngiyabonga,
Yeah,
cool.
because imagine I do a PH for $1,000, and
Yes.
if I do a video, I'm going to earn an extra 5%. Extra 5% is $50. That's 1,000 rand. That's an extra 1,000 rand just for me saying, "Hi guys, I'm Finance Queen. I'm from Durban. I've just made a PH. I've received my funds. I'm happy about Triple M. $1,000. Rands.
Iy'ndaba ezinhle futhi nalezi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayi, usungichazelile nje ngokwanele, ya sengizolalela-ke namabanye.
Okay. Bonnie, I saw your hand up. I'm not sure if it was from earlier. I saw your hand up first. After Bonnie, we're going to have Bigman. You can unmute your mic.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for your orientation. Talking about the tasks. Today I decided to do some tasks, but when I was meeting the link to the text box where you are supposed to place the link. Maybe you have been able to share my referral link to to those we call them social media handles. The system doesn't because it requires not to include any characters but only alphabetical and numbers. How do you go about that?
Okay, let me just show you practically. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, I can still do.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can do.
Okay. I'm just gonna choose another account that has not done tasks. Okay, so let me press on tasks. Okay, so the first task says subscribe to TikTok. Then they give you a link.
Yeah.
If you follow the link, it's gonna lead you to the Mmmkrypto TikTok account. Then I'm just gonna follow. And once I've followed, because my handle is Finance Queen. Now what I need to do is on results, I need to double tap. When you double tap, it will automatically open the task. So you can, if you can see that this task, it has a task number. It's task number 12. So it's already written there, task number 12. Subscribe to official TikTok and like a post. And then I will just type in my handle. If my handle is @FinanceQueen, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna click save. So you just need to double tap, then the taskbar will open. Are you answered?
Yet. When you guys challenge.
Connection is quite bad. I can't hear you.
Numbers and alphabets. So how do you go about that? Because
You just okay. It's I think I'm not hearing you properly, but I think it's something similar to when you are writing a letter of happiness. It will tell you that your characters. It will say something about your characters. It does not accept apostrophes. Like if I want to say I'm finance queen, I can't put I''M. It will not recognize that sentence. Why? Because it interferes with the coding. Because if you are in IT, you will know that some coding requires your @ your hash, your comma, your etc. So those you can't use.
If I may ask, do you think we have any link to one social media handle without those special characters?
You just put your username.
Oh, just the username?
Yeah.
Because I saw somewhere some of the tasks required that I share the MMM dashboard. No, we have this social media and Facebook. We have Twitter. So when you do that, you end up with the link which is supposed to be pasted there. But
Yeah, your handle is basically your username.
okay, yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Not really. Keep in touch in case of
Okay.
anything.
Okay, thank you. Duduzile, you can come in.
Thank you. My question is, I don't know if you can hear me. As I have stated, it's my first time to be on Zoom, but I am myself. My question is, on the Trust Wallet, I did not, those 12 words, I did not put them on my email, so I can lose my account easily. So can my question is, I have not yet connected my wallet to my back, what do you call, back office or what? Then my question is, can I can I uninstall it and install it properly, or is there any other way that I can fix that? Because I did not capture or put my 12 words into my email account. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good question. If you did not hear her, she says she did not back up her 12 words. What else? What can she do? Can she deactivate, or is there another way? So I am just gonna go back to Trust Wallet. Right. So this is the account, and this is the account name. So when I press, okay, but basically I have a lot of accounts, but for you it will just be this. So it's going to be your account, and there's these 3 dots, right? So you press on the 3 dots. At the top, you can rename any of the accounts. Maybe I can call this test account, but I just use it for testing. And then there's manual. You are going to press on manual. And your words will reappear. So I am seeing the words. You won't be able to see that because they are a secret, right? So you'll be able to see the words again, and you can back them up. But when you are seeing them again, you are not able to copy them. So you need to be very careful when you are writing them down. A second option is for you. You can see where it says wallets, there's a plus sign. It's for you to press the plus sign and create another wallet. So you are always able to have more than one wallet. And each wallet, there's someone speaking in the background. Can we please just mute our mics if we are not
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
speaking? Right. So
So as far as done the same father.
Gift, can you please mute your mic? Okay, thank you. Okay, basically you can just press the plus sign, and you can press create new wallet, and the whole process is going to start again, and that's the one that you are going to back up and be able to use. And you can also do the option that you said, especially if you haven't linked your wallet to your MMM, you can delete the app and start afresh. So it's up to you. You can either delete, or you can go to the same one and back up afresh, or you can create another one on top of the one that you have and still back both of them up. Are you answered?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I understand.
My pleasure. Okay, we are about to wrap up. Do we have any other questions?
Yes, hello, Sisi.
Hi.
Yes, thank you so much for your presentation. What I'd like to know, let me make an example. If I join with like $50, which is 1,000, equivalent to 1,000 to our money, and I leave it, let's say maybe for December, is anything that will be a profit to the amount that I will put? Or what I'm trying to say, the maturity of the money, how long does it take? How many days does it take to be a profit in the capital that I put in my account.
Okay. As much as we are talking about principal amounts and capitals, we do understand that it's not an investment. So it's not money that you leave in your back office. In order for Triple M to exist, it exists on the principles of money circulating amongst members. So maturity is in 30 days. After 30 days, you will not accumulate anything beyond that. So you need to withdraw whatever by the process of GH, because your activity is assisting the algorithm to continue. Because if you are not GHing, you are not allowing someone who wants to PH to actually PH. So you are causing everything to be stuck. That is why there is no reward for leaving funds. So you can't put funds once off and think maybe end of the year you'll have exponential growth or even any other growth except for the 30 days. So what happens after 30 days? You need to GH and you will recommit. So when you get your capital back, don't spend the capital because you still need it for the following month. So Triple M is the only system where you have access to both your capital and profit every single month. But do not use up your seed. It's going to be sitting in your wallet. It's going to be under your control. But now when you need to honor your next order in order to earn 30% again, you need to ensure that you have the funds available.
Okay. In other words, after 30 days, I should withdraw and go back again.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Thanks for the
it forces you because of the recommitment. Automatically, you will not have access to your funds until you recommit in any case. So before you are able to withdraw, you actually have to PH again.
Okay.
For the following month.
Okay.
And then when you
No,
press PH, you have to pay 10% ahead. For your following month's order, you pay the 10% ahead, and then only you'll be able to access your funds that have matured.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a
That
forced
means,
continuation anyway.
yeah, it's a circulation, in other words.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much for clarity.
My pleasure. I think I'm gonna take one more question. Is there anyone that would like to voice us anything? Okay, in that case, thank you so much for joining us. Do go back to the person who invited you to the Zoom meeting and to Triple M in order to assist you with the continuation of whichever step that you are currently at. Some are still going to register, some have already registered but haven't funded, and some have funded but need assistance with doing PHs, etc. And it doesn't matter whichever assistance that you need. There are leaders out there that are going to be able to help you. And I will meet you again on Tuesday, same time. It's the same training. You can come with any questions. You can come to get yourself more familiar. And it's going to be in isiZulu. So on Tuesdays, it's in isiZulu, and on Thursdays, it's in English. And on Wednesdays, it's the main Mmmkrypto presentation, not training. It's the actual presentation on what is Triple M and the compensation plan as well. So thank you so much. Good night.